What's up, everyone? It's Sam from 64 Wheels, back with more diecast, and today we have two of Hot Wheels' newest super rigs. We have the really awesome 50s themed Dine and Dash and the yacht boat, the Se-nic route. Both of these are really cool and packed with a lot of detail. I'm excited to open them, so let's get into it. Alright, the Hot Wheels Super Rigs line. So this is a line of car, trucks, and trailers they released originally around 2014 and have put new castings in the line basically ever since. So the two newest ones we have here, the Se-nic route, which is a 2022 release, the yacht truck or yacht boat. This is a really cool one, but you'll notice when you go to the back of the card here, you'll see a couple different variations of trucks, the Trash Basher, the Cruising Illusion, which I've done unboxings before. But when we look at the back of the 2023 card of the Dine and Dash, you'll also notice some of those same castings, like the Se-nic route right there, in the same livery, and the rat rig and the road roller, which I unboxed before. You'll see that those are also included in the line because every year they introduce some new ones, put some new paint jobs in there, but they also continue the line from last year. So you will see a lot of repeats, but as a collector, some of these are so cool and they have really cool actions to them. Like there's a pencil sharpener truck, like a little one you can put your phone in, that the speaker, it makes the speaker louder. A lot of them do different things. They come with exclusive cars and paint jobs like this rat rig. And this skull speeder just looks really, or the bone speeder, right? Bone speeder, I'm sorry. They just have really cool paint jobs. This one too, I like this. It's Hot Wheels Flame, and it has like a cool ripped paint job where you can see the bone shaker inside that comes with it. Just a really hardcore, awesome looking truck. So this line is available basically anywhere Hot Wheels retail cars are sold. I found both of these at Walmart. Now, they used to be a lot cheaper, but before this video, I went in and scanned the barcode for both of them to see how much they were. I used both Walmart and Target's app. Target surprisingly didn't pop up anything. I even scanned the Target exclusive like bullseye truck and it didn't come up. On Walmart, they both came up in their $8.88. So apparently that's how much they are at Walmart now, is $8.88, which seems a little pricey, but you do get like this is an exclusive Hot Wheels, so let's say that's worth $1 or so. That's worth $1 or so. And then you get the big trailer that's worth a couple dollars. So I don't know, value-wise, you tell me if they're worth investing in or not after you see this video, but I like them. I think they're unique enough and have cool enough castings and exclusives to buy them because I just like these kind of castings in general. So the first one, the Se-nic route here, like I said, this came out in 2022, and this is one of the few different like on or off-road vehicles that they have in this line, and this, I believe, is the first boat looking one in this line, at least in quite a while. So when I saw this, I'm like, you know, this is pretty cool. We actually, like, I watch Below Deck, the show on TV where they follow the yacht crews. So when I saw this, I'm like, you know, that looks like the Below Deck yacht. So I snatched this one up because it does look pretty cool. It's got a lot of boat details on it, like the two lights, like the alert lights or the fog lights up top. It's got the anchor there on it. So this is a pretty unique casting. And how often does Hot Wheels do something like this large? Like, you definitely have to go, like, get something from the Super Rigs line to get something this big. I mean, these are cool castings. So if you don't collect this line, I'm hoping by the end of this video, these will entice you to pick them up, even at the $8.88 price point. So let's go ahead and open it, the Se-nic route. So also let me know in the comments if you call it route or route. So because I think both are acceptable. I don't know which one is the one it's actually called because I very rarely hear people announce this line because there's not a lot of videos done on this line, at least collectors wise. So let's look. All right, so this is the H2Go. It is Hot Wheels like super boat, race boat. It looks awesome. It comes in matching livery from the truck, obviously. It has a chrome interior, two big V10 engines which has to be putting out some mega horsepower. So this thing, if it was in a real like boat in real life, this thing would probably fly because the only car I can really think of that has V10s are all supercars, like the Viper, Ferraris, which usually those have V12s. Really, the Viper is the only one I can think of right now. Or no, actually, doesn't I think the Audi R8 and the Huracan both have V10s in them. So I don't know what kind of actual engines they are, but they look monstrous either way. So this is a decent casting. It's been around for a while. It looks cool. It has wheels. Some people are split on if non-car castings should have wheels. And that goes for planes, boats, anything like that. Like even the hover mode DeLorean from Hot Wheels has these tiny wheels on the bottom. So I don't know if I like them or not. They look good, like with the like chrome blue. They actually don't look bad, but it's weird to see, like to me, that looks much better because if you're playing with a boat, you're not rolling it around town anyways. Like if you're going across like a mat or a piece of carpet or something, you don't really need wheels because this would slide across really any surface without an issue anyway. So I don't really like that they add wheels. I get why they add wheels because they're Hot Wheels and they probably want you to roll them or play with them. But I could go without wheels on this one, especially because it's such like a sleek looking casting and then it has wheels sticking out. But it's cool either way. I think it's cool that it matches and it looks super up to date. So up next, the actual truck. So this is the Scenic Route truck. It is a yacht, car, and truck, or truck and trailer combo. So first look, it does appear to look like an actual like multi-tiered super yacht. I don't know if anyone else watches the show Below Deck, but we watch that show. It's decent. It's like one of those like reality shows that's full of like drama and other stupid stuff, but it's kind of cool to see like the life of a super yacht and the boats and just how everything from parking to like launching jet skis off the back works. So it's entertaining, but this looks very Below Deckish. It's got the same livery as the mini boat does. It's got the little anchor up front. This part is metal, so this whole roof part section right here is metal. It's got that huge metal post going through with the middle rivet going through it. This also has wheels, as you can see, because this is not, I don't know how to explain this. This is a truck that looks like a yacht. So while this is not actually a boat, this one is technically more okay to have wheels because it kind of has like a truck front end on it. So this is supposed to be an on-road vehicle where this one is supposed to be an actual boat. So that one doesn't really need wheels. But this has a super long loading deck. It has these little posts right here to keep the car from rolling off of it. Really long. It's got little steps that lead up. Actually, I'm going to take it apart here. All these super rigs do usually disconnect, and this is a little peg that keeps the trailer in place right there. There you can see a little bit of the interior, but that huge metal post kind of takes up a bulk of it. So, but it's cool because this part is metal, so it's largely metal. This part is plastic. Again, none of these floats, like really nothing of Mattel, whether it's 1/64 scale, die casts are a little bit bigger or whatever, they will not float just because they're not sealed. So like obviously this is open, it just, even this one, it's not going to float just because it has holes in it and stuff. So the cool thing about this part is that it moves back and forth. So if you load a car that is a little bit top heavy or like really tall, you can kind of move this forward. Oh, did I do it right? There we go. And it gives you a lot more room, which is cool too, because it also covers up these two like lean back lawn chairs or like beach chairs or whatever. So there you have some extra cover if you want. And then it covers over the back of the yacht as well. So it kind of gives it an even more multi-tiered look. It does have like the little alert lights or like fog lights or whatever. And you can kind of see they're drawn better than they actually look. Like I wish they were orange for a little extra detail. But as a big release like this, I don't think it's too bad. I like that it has the moving part. It connects pretty well. Let's connect it back. Boop. So, you know, there's lots of room to play. It has a decent angle on it. So when we try to put the boat here, one of the big problems with this line is that Hot Wheels includes vehicles that might not actually fit on the vehicle, like on the trailer that it comes with, and this is one of those. So this doesn't actually fit. Like you can see there, it's not even touching. So this doesn't actually fit on the trailer, which to me, like kind of busts the whole point of including it. Like if you're going to include a matching vehicle, why does the matching vehicle not even fit? Like that rat rig I showed earlier, let me pull this back out. That's a problem on this one as well. It looks great. It has those two little like notches for the wheels, but the car they included is too wide for it. So it actually sits on top like that. And then you can't even put it this way because it doesn't fit. So why include a car with a truck that it doesn't even fit on? It doesn't make a lot of sense. But as a duo, these two look good together. But to me, it's a bust because they don't fit. Looks wise, pretty cool. Function wise, I don't know. So next up, the Dine and Dash. This is a really cool one. If you collect this line, you might think this looks like the tuned up casting, which was, I believe, an RV. Had a very similar shape and a trailer that opened just like this. So this is basically a retooled, tuned up to make it look like a Dine and Dash. Now, the tuned up had a different cab. So this is a brand new cab. And then you can even see underneath, it does have a 2023 base on it. So this is new for 2023. And it looks great. This truck has a lot of details. So I'm excited to open this one up. I didn't even know about this one, thanks to, we see a lot of teasers online nowadays, so it's kind of cool to come across something that you haven't seen before, and this is one of those that I hadn't come across before. So here is the matching buns of steel. This is pretty cool. I like that it matches everything. It has yellow French fries, which I think are appropriate color, a brown cheeseburger, which is pretty realistic. It doesn't have any tampos or anything like that on it. I assume this was designed by Lindsay. I'm totally blanking on her name, and I will put the link up here in the video if it is. But I think the designer, Lindsay, there was a Hot Wheels designer, Lindsay, and I think she probably designed this. I don't know. I think she still works there. I don't know. I'll put the link to this casting up there, like up in the description or on the video, so you can see if she was the one that actually designed it. But this thing looks pretty cool. So one thing you'll notice is that the coupler to put the truck on the trailer is a spork, which is awesome because there's like a lot of hidden Easter eggs there. And I believe that this is supposed to be a barbecue, even though it looks like an engine to me. It looks like one of those like barbecue pit barbecue things like people have out like in the back of restaurants or on the back of food trucks, which is pretty cool. The truck itself is kind of funny. It looks a little cartoony, but it also looks like a rig that if you've ever been to like an airport or a semi-truck trailer yard, the little like lot trucks that have really like tiny cabs, but the truck themselves look regular. That's kind of what this looks like to me. It has a metal base. It has metal detailing like the little diamond plate there. It's cool. I like it. And the fact that it's wearing like a little restaurant hat, like the what is it, I can't even remember what the restaurant is called in Stranger Things, but they wear that same style hat, that like 1950s diner hat. So that's cool that they included that because that's part of the casting as well. So, and I think it's metal. It's metal. So this is the rivet that goes straight down right through there, which is pretty cool. So this part is plastic, this is metal, and then this is metal as well. So there's a lot of detail just in the little truck itself. So going back here and looking at the diner, it has that same or similar Lindsay's art to it and almost looks like a Funko Pop head, if you recognize those. And there we have the Purple Passion drawn, which is one of the classic Hot Wheels from the 90s, 80s or 90s. I can't remember when it came out. But it's got a lot of nice tampos on it. They are the like the inkjet style tampos, so they don't look very good. The Lindsay doesn't look bad, but there you can see that deep pixelation to where it's not actually yellow, her face. Like it's just a bunch of different pixels put together to make a certain color. So when we have this style tampo, things aren't as sharp as they should be. There you can see there's like a lot of bleed over and things just look a little shaky to me. The pink doesn't look terrible. The Dine and Dash, like the checkered flag, doesn't look bad because it's so big. I feel like when the tampos are larger, just like on the FedEx truck here I just unboxed, like this is the original style tampo, like the stamp style, and these are the inkjet ones. But I think they look better on bigger surfaces because when they're on just normal 1/64 scale cars, I don't think they look that good. So there is the full art right there, a little bit bigger. And then when we open it up, it goes all the way up. So you can put some pretty big cars in here. I don't know what's up recently with like so much dirt being on new Hot Wheels. But there's been quite a bit of it. But the buns of steel pulls right up here and it parks in there. So let's see if it fits down in there. Boom. So that one does actually fit in there. There is no ramp, which is kind of a bummer because there's no really way to get up into the trailer, if that makes sense. So I guess you just drive it up. I wish there was a little pull out like ramp to load, but it doesn't appear that there is, which is kind of a bummer because then it's like you have to load it very fantasy like. But these are fantasy castings, so it is what it is, I guess. Can't be too picky. So there it has like the little tongue. connecting to the spork. So there you can see it is a little spork right there. Really nice detail by the Hot Wheel team. And then we have some like fake wood grain going back through there as well. So overall, I think this one is much better than the Se-nic route, because the car that it comes with can actually fit in there, and it looks awesome. Like, that looks pretty cool in there. It almost looks like a moving display, like those like ones that they have in Washington, D.C. that Haggerty puts, like the really like historic vehicles that they put in the glass cases outside Washington, D.C. so that people can see them. Like, they've done the DeLorean. I think they've done the Ecto, like the first ever Camaro, things like that. It kind of looks like that style. It fits very well, and it matches. I mean, this one is such a cool release because it looks like an old school RV, but it's like a food truck / diner. I like this one. I really like it. I like the buns of steel. Everything on this one is cool. I love that little spork detailing as well. You can't forget about the hat. So these usually roll pretty well too because they're basically standard Hot Wheels wheels. So as for the price, do I think this is worth what is over $9? I don't know. I would say no. And I'm not saying that because I don't think it's a quality product. I just think that's a really pricey price for this, because this, even though it does have more metal, let's put a $2.50 value on this. So this is $2.50. This is just a standard mainline. So let's say $1.29. So what is that? $3.79. So you're putting a price of $5 on this trailer, and I don't think it's worth $5. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think this line is worth $9 now. If there was going to be one that was worth $9, I think this one, and then the Haul-teration, the one that's like a Gundam Transformer, I think that one's worth $9 just because it has a ton of metal in it too. Se-nic route, this one, I definitely don't think it's worth $9 because the boat doesn't even fit. So and there's less metal in this one too. So I'm not as big of a fan as the Se-nic route. It looks cool though, but I just don't think it's worth $9 by any means. This one I think is closer to being worth $9. So let me know in the comments if you think this line is worth what they're charging for it now, and what you think of this line in general. Which one of these is your favorite for today? I'm definitely going with the Dine and Dash. I think this one is pretty rad. So that was 2 Hot Wheels Super Rigs for today. I will have more of these because I do collect this line. So anytime they get a new one, I try to buy it and do a video on it. So if you like this line, check out my videos in the description because I will link to the other ones that I've opened. And in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for the ones I do in the future as well. So this has been the Dine and Dash and the Se-nic route. Let me know what you think of these in the comments. Again, I really appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Lamely Group, whatnot, and Discord at 64 Wheels on almost all of those. I really appreciate watching. Like I said before, I really enjoy talking with people, especially about these fantasy style castings, because not every collector collects these. So when collectors do collect them, it seems like we have a pretty good passion for them. So again, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.